In the last video, we talked about what it feels like when life changes and things feel unclear. Today, I want to talk a little more about what trust actually looks like in real life, especially before understanding shows up. Because trusting God sounds simple, but living it out can feel much harder. And if you're new here, my name is LaToya. I care a lot about creating space for faith, healing, and clarity, especially in uncertain seasons. When people talk about trust, it can sometimes sound like you're supposed to feel peaceful right away, or like trusting God means you don't feel uncertain, or that you're not allowed to ask questions. That hasn't been my experience. Trust is not pretending you understand what's happening when you don't. It's not forcing yourself to feel calm when you're unsettled, and it's not rushing clarity just so you can feel better. If anything, trust often begins when clarity hasn't arrived yet. Trust before understanding looks like staying open instead of shutting down. It looks like bringing your questions to God instead of letting them turn into fear. It looks like trusting yourself enough to take the next right step, even when you don't have the full picture. Because sometimes you don't actually know what the next right step is, but you trust that by moving forward, honestly and prayerfully, everything will be okay. And if the outcome isn't what you expected, it's still going to be okay. Trusting like that means stepping into the unknown. It's blind trust. And there's a verse that I often return to, Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. This verse points us to trust before clarity. It also points us to trust before understanding because you can have clarity without understanding. And sometimes you can understand something without having full clarity. It works both ways. It's important to know that trust doesn't wait for either one. Normalize the struggle. If trusting God feels hard right now, that doesn't mean your faith is weak. It often means you care deeply, and it may mean you're being invited into a deeper kind of trust. Trust doesn't remove uncertainty, but it can steady you while you move through it. In the next video, we'll talk about why clarity comes before obedience and what that looks like when you don't have all the answers yet. I'm glad you spent this time with me, and I look forward to continue having these conversations with you.